Hey guys, this is May to December and today I've got a Best Buy holding up video. I have to be honest, lately in Best Buy I've had a lot of good luck. They had a 20th Century Fox sale and I was able to pick up like 24 new titles like Predators, Way Back, as well as Die Hard, Live Free, Die Hard, and some others. So I'll probably talk about that in another video. But anyway, I've been doing really good in Best Buy lately. I've had a lot of flack about Best Buy kind of not having deals now, but for me, they've been having some really good deals. So here we go. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start off with these ones. Is that all of them? So, yeah. Now, I like Marilyn Monroe. I've never seen any of her films, but I've always fancied watching them. But I never wanted to pay full price for them because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And being older films, you never know. They can either be classics or they can be stinkers. But anyway, first video is River of No Return, starring Marilyn Monroe and Robert Mitchum. Now this film looks to be really good. I'm looking forward to it. Gotta be honest, there's not many special features on this, just a trailer and more Monroe movie trailers. But it's about the film at the end of the day. Then we've got Howard Hawks' Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, which has Fox Movie 2 news about Marilyn and Jane in Cement, an original theatrical trailer, more Marilyn shows because they're all from 12th Century Fox anyway. So the 7-Year Itch, which has tons of special features, and I'm not going to get into that, otherwise I'm going to run out of time on looking on everything else. But there's some really good ones, like a commentary by the author Kevin Laley, Billy Wilder, biographer, isolated score track in high definition. I mean, it's way worth it just for that. There's No Business Like Show Business, which looks like a good film, and I've heard good things about. You know, I think Marilyn Monroe is very beautiful. I think what happened to her was a shame, but that's a different story for different things. Marilyn Monroe, Betty Grable, and Lauren Bacall in How to Marry a Millionaire, which, you know, obviously I've never really watched any of these, so I can't tell much about them. But all I can say is I'm really looking forward to getting into them. Niagara, which stars Joseph Cotton and Jean Peters, which should be quite good. Bus Stop, again, which looks to be fun. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. The Misfits, not Mystics. Clark Gable, Marilyn Monroe, again. Last but not least, in the Marilyn Monroes, we've got Some Like It Hot, which has a lot of special features on it. Audio commentary featuring an interview with Tony Curtis, archived interview with Jack Lemmon, and commentary by Paul Diamond, son of I.A.L. Diamond. Now, that's nine Marilyn Monroe Blu-rays, and I've got to be honest, I think that's all the ones she's got out. So I'm looking forward to getting them, and then maybe buy more if there's any other ones which are any good, you know. Okay, now getting into the more ones, more, I don't know, recent, I guess, ones. These were $7.99, and this is one of my favourite martial arts movies, and that's Iron Monkey. Now, it's got a Quentin Tarantino interview on it, which I think is disappointing because I don't really care for Quentin Tarantino on a martial arts movie. I mean, I don't want to sound horrible, but I like Quentin Tarantino's movies and I like him. But I'd rather have had one with Michelle Yeoh or the guy who played Iron Monkey. I know there's a Donnie Yen one on there, but it's not the same, you know. I like Donnie Yen, I look forward to watching his, but I don't know, it'd be like having a Quentin Tarantino film and then having Luke Besson talking about it. You know, you want Quentin Tarantino to talk about it because it's his film. You know, same with Iron Monkey with Donnie Yen and the other people. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, which is one of my favourite comedies of all time. I really love this movie. Russell Brand's awesome in it, and Kristen Bell is, and so is Jason Segel and Mila Kunis. I love this film. It's probably my favourite one from like Judd Apatow and that. I like that. I like this film the most. I like Getting to the Greek as well. I think that's just as good. Barely behind. And then we've got Bad Lieutenant, which is the original with Harvey Keitel. And I love this film. I've seen it on VHS, I've seen it on DVD. My favourite scene is when he masturbates outside the car with the women talking to him. Yeah, that's a bit X-rated, but I like it. So that's the reason I've got that. Now this only just came out on the 14th of January. And I didn't even know. And I saw it in the $7.99 bin. I saw Blu-ray 3D and I thought, oh. So I took it up and it was $12.99. I said it was in the $7.99 bin. And luckily they made it $7.99, so I got that for a great price. Let's carry on. Oh, yeah. Let's carry on with the video. So, Risky Business, Tom Cruise. It's his movie from, I think, 1983. I like this movie. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's his best movie, but he was young in it, and it's a fun teen movie. And the woman he sleeps with is quite hot, you know. So yeah, The Three Amigos, starring Chevy Chase and what's his name? Steve Martin. I ain't got a clue the other guys. His name is Martin Short. But yeah, I've seen good things and heard good things about this. I've never seen it, but I'm looking forward to it. Face Off, starring Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. This has to be probably one of my favourite movies of all time, probably in the top 5. But then I'm a big John Woo fan, so I mean I like Hard Target, I like Broken Arrow, I like Mission Impossible 2, I like Boiling Point, The Killer, Once a Thief. They're all John Woo films, so it kind of explains it really. Face Off is an awesome film, I love it. V for Vendetta. This is a great comic book style movie, and I really like it. I think it's one of the smartest ones. You know, you get all the action packed, but this is a smart, intelligent one. And Natalie Portman's awesome in it, and when she shaves her head, oh no. Hey guys, sorry about that. I ran out of space in that memory card, so I had to empty it. So this bit's going to seem a little bit disjointed, so I'm sorry about that, but let's carry on. Okay, I start where it cut off was I was at Naked Gun, and what I was saying was that they brought up Naked Gun 1 and they brought out Beverly Hills Cop 1 over here, but in England they released Naked Gun 1, 2 and 3 and Beverly Hills Cop 1, 2 and 3, and to be honest with you, if they'd have had them in the stores at the same time, I would have bought them, you know, because you want to have the collection. Don't get me wrong, some people wouldn't, but I do. I like having the whole collection of the series, like Naked Gun. I like to have the second 2. Beverly Hills Cop, I'd like to have 2 and 3. Even though 3 is quite awful, I still want it because I'm a big fan of Eddie Murphy and I like the collection. So what is up with that? You know, I get really annoyed with these different distribution rights. Any Given Sunday. Any Given Sunday is a film I've been wanting to see since I saw it on DVD, but I've never seen it. It's quite a long movie. It's 2 hours and 37 minutes, so it's one of those movies you have to sit down and watch. I like Al Pacino, I like Des Quaid, I like Jamie Foxx, I like Candy Hayes, James Woods. Not a big fan of LL Cole, but you know, that's just me. But anyway, $4.99 these cost. Arlington Road is a film I saw on DVD ages ago. And all I remember is the bloke not being what he thought, who he thinks he is. And Joan Cusack is great in it. That's all I remember. Talk about Best Buy. What's it Best Buy? She scanned it. It says $7.99, and as you can see by the sticker, it says $4.99. So what annoys me about Best Buy is they don't look at the stickers, because I had to point it out after she'd done the scanning. And she was fine with it, you know, fine, you know, oh, I'll change it, don't worry about it. And then they had to call the manager, and then the manager takes a while to get there. So it's kind of annoying in that aspect, but I got it for $4.99, so I got it for the price it's meant to be. Wayne's World 1. Now, this was in the $4.99 section. And to be honest with you, I wish I'd have had Wayne's World 2 as well, because it would have been great being able to pick them up together. But marketing's like, oh, we'll do Wayne's World for $4.99. They'll pick up Wayne's World 2 for $7.99 or whatever price it is. So I didn't do that because they didn't actually have it in there. But I'm glad I got the first one for $4.99. Party on, Garth. Party on, Wayne. You know, it's Mike Myers is great in this. I found him a lot better in the 90s, early 90s than I do now. You know. Coming to America is one of my favourite films of all time with Eddie Murphy. I love it. Where he comes to America and it turns out he's royalty and all that, and the girl dumps him and he gets with the sister and all this stuff. It's awesome. I love it. Eddie Murphy, fantastic. I'm so glad I got this for $4.99 because as much as I loved it, I wasn't going to pay $10 for it because it'd been out for a long time, you know. I mean, it came out in 1988, but obviously not on Blu-ray, but it came out pretty early on. And last but not least, Tropic Thunder. Tropic Thunder, I've heard lots of good things about but never seen. Starring Ben Stiller and Jack Black. It's actually a Ben Stiller directed film. I'm not a big Ben Stiller or Jack Black fan, but I don't mind him in a good comedy, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. From the back of it, it looks like it's going to be a comic version of like Hamburger Hill, Full Metal Jacket and that, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I'm a little bit late to the party, to be honest, because this has been out since 2008. But I'm looking forward to seeing that. So that's all the Blu-rays I got from Best Buy. And as you can see, you can still get quite a few bargains. Where is it? Here we go. So let's get the stack together. So as you can see, you can get some real bargains still. I mean, I actually went in there because I heard they had a Sony sale in there, and I was going to pick up 10 Sony movies, but they didn't have that in there, but I ended up buying all that instead. So at least I got something for going in there, you know. Every time I go in there, I always end up with at least 10 or more items. So yeah, that's my Best Buy holding video, or haul up, or whatever you want to call it. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be many more to come. Aha!